Hello everybody. This here is the spring compost pile. This is what we're going to use when we plant our spring stuff. Hopefully it'll be done by then. If you sift this, you got really good fertilizer. Now the way it was put down, this right here is the one after, and it needs dirt piled on top of that, and then more organic stuff. You can put eggshells in here. It's best to crush them up. And yeah, see the weeds there? Typically, if you want to waste the gas, it makes your compost break down a whole lot quicker to mow it up, rake it up, or bag it up, or whatever, and then put it on here. Because if it's chopped up real fine, it'll break down a whole lot quicker. There were a lot more solids in it than I had thought there was going to be, but this is what I got sifted out. I'm going to sift that again to get rid of them little pieces of straw, and then I'm going to bake it for a couple hours on a low temperature, like 200, 250, just to kill all the bugs and weed seeds and just nasty shit. I didn't get, see the bottom's a lot of done stuff, and I'll just leave that empty to use. Yeah, I just switched it from there to there, but I'm tired, and as they say down here, I'm give out. It's a way of saying too lazy to do anything else. Now I'm cooking the dirt outside because it stinks, and rather than, you know, stink up our house and our nostrils, I'm just gonna cook it outside. A couple hours. Looks like I'm about at 250 degrees. Okay, so just a basic how-to for the compost pile with some things that I've learned that have really helped me out. You just take and you pile organic material, plants and whatnot. The finer it's cut up, the quicker it'll compost. You can just throw stuff in a pile and it'll break down eventually. But if you want to make it efficient to where you can use it as quick as possible and start more, chopped as finely as possible. So with your kitchen scraps, you want to crush your eggshells. I mean, I know that it doubles the time throwing it away, you know, the whole crushing. But cut up like cabbage leaves, like if you take the outside leaves off, just chop them up. It'll just break down a whole lot quicker. And layer it, you know, make a pile, you know, that's just maybe a foot or whatever, and cover it with dirt. Not a thick layer of dirt, just cover it with dirt. And then another pile of plants and cover it with dirt. There's supposedly some ratio of green to brown, which the brown would be like dead plants that all the nitrogen's come out of already, and I don't pay any attention to that. Grass clippings are cool, just don't put them on too thick or they'll clump and they won't break down very well, but they're very good at heating up a pile, making it break down quick. As you do the layers, hose it down before you put the dirt on and hose it down after you put the dirt on. You shouldn't really have to water your pile, but putting moisture in it, you know, as you're building it, is great. When you stick your hand in it, it should feel like a wrung out sponge, is what I've heard. Okay, and the second garden essential is Comfrey. Now, I don't have any yet, but I'm planning on ordering some from this really cool person in, I think, North Carolina. And I'll put a link to that place down below. But Comfrey is amazing. It's a super food, and it's a super biomass accumulator. You can harvest it several times a year. You just cut the leaves off before it flowers, and you can mulch with it. You can add it to your compost pile. You can juice it. You can do just about anything with it. Oh, you can make a tea out of it to water your plants with. amazing. The roots go down like 10, 12 feet, and they draw nutrients up from that depth. You know, nutrients that have settled, nutrients that you typically wouldn't get to. And it does it in the most beneficial way. God loves Comfrey. See, because as it's pulling these nutrients up, it sloughs extra stuff off, and that extra stuff that it sloughs off is worm food, and so it is a worm attractor, and the worms eat what it drops, and they drop what they drop after they eat, and so it enriches the soil in a whole bunch of ways. Comfrey, very important, and I'll be doing another video just on Comfrey when I get mine, maybe before I get it and after I get it, but Comfrey is essential. It's, you know, it's debatable whether, you know, okay, never mind. It's nearly as awesome as cannabis as far as usefulness and feeding your soil, making your soil healthy. Anyway, compost and Comfrey. I love you. Be good. I think that's about it.